Audio Jungle. Hello lady loves, welcome back to the Babe Cave, and today's video is another motherhood related topic. I asked this question on my Instagram, which you should follow down below. Sometimes I like to get your guys' opinions and bring them into my videos. And the question I asked is, what advice would you give to a new mom? I only got 4 moms' advice, which is totally cool. A lot of people don't like to do the Instagram polls. But it's okay. I appreciate you, the 4 lovely ladies who actually answered my questions. When I was a first-time mom, I actually didn't have other female mom friends. So I actually Googled or went on Pinterest and looked up advice for myself. And not saying that that's sad, but this is what I want to be here for. I want to answer questions. I want to give advice. I want to give life advice, dating advice, mom advice, and that's why I created this channel. So when it comes to being a mom, what advice do I and the 4 ladies have to give you? One of them is, the main ones is just know you are doing a good job. I think as a mom, we don't hear this enough, honestly, from anybody, and we're hardworking, especially if you're, a single mom, even if you're a mom with a significant other, just being a mom in general is hard work. Whether you're breastfeeding, whether you're bottle feeding, whether you're working part-time, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, all of it is hard work. None of it is more hard work than the other. We all have our struggles, and we're all just trying to do a good job being a good mom. So that's one thing I think one of my advice is to you as a new mom. Just know you are doing good. You are doing the best that you can, and just don't be too hard on yourself. You're just starting. There is no manual that comes with having a baby. You're just figuring it out literally as you guys go. When I first had my son, we milked, I was having a C-section, and we milked as many days as we could staying in the hospital because we didn't want to come home. Like, we were living with his parents at the time, which was awesome because, any extra help is amazing. So, of course, we were excited to come home, but at the same time, we're new parents, you're bringing home this little life that you need to keep alive. So it was just a little, hard for us. And then with having a C-section, it's like I need to recover on top of keeping this little baby alive. Like, I was stressing out. So just know we all go through this parenthood thing together the first time, new to everything, and you guys are doing a good job. So don't ever think you're not doing a good job, even though mom guilt sets in and we all got some mommy guilt. Another advice that I got from my friend, which, by the way, if you guys like my case, it is amazing. It is from Casetify and it's personalized, and you can get them at the Casetify website. I love it. Protects my phone, surprisingly, believe it or not. Anyway, Casetify, dope phone cases, love them. So another response that I got on my Instagram poll was from my friend Tina. So she says, keep a smelly shirt to wrap around baby when you can't hold them. They love the smell of mom. And this is so true. I know a lot of moms that have to go back to work, and dads or whoever are at home, taking care of a crying baby when all they want is their mom. My daughter Sophia is the same right now. She's 2 months old, and all she wants is mom. Technically, she just wants my boobies, but all she wants is mom. So I finally went out on my first girls' night out, and he was kind of having a little hard time with her. So I recommended getting one of my old shirts and just kind of like wrapping it on him and then laying her on top of his chest so that way she can smell mom. So I've heard this advice lots of times. So if your significant other or partner or mom or grandpa or whatever is struggling, definitely get that extra piece of clothing that smells like you, so that way they're a lot more comfortable. Another tip from my friend Heather, she says, don't forget about your needs too. You need to be at your best for baby. And I agree with this 1,000 times infinity. Every mom needs a break. You can be working, you can be not working, just you need that break from your kids. And it's not even you trying to get away from them. You're just trying to get your own mental health back in shape so that way you could be at your best for them. So I usually have a girls' night out once a month because that's just what satisfies me. I don't really need to go out too often, and I'm a stay-at-home mom at the moment, so I'm always around my kids. I love my kids more than anything, but sometimes I just want to get away and have a mommy, mental break, and just kind of take that time to get myself together and maybe go have a drink with my friend. And I mean drink as in water because I don't really drink alcohol. So, I just have a nice little girls' day and, just treat myself. And I'm not even gone all day. You just need those few hours to just go away and shop and just kind of get your own headspace together. And it's so funny because it's true. You miss your kids. You want that time away from the kids, but then when you get that time away from the kids, that mom guilt sets in. And it happened to me because I'm thinking, what are my kids doing? Are they eating enough? Are they okay? Are they crying? Do they miss me? And it's so funny because you always want that time away, but at the same time, you're always thinking about your kids. So the mom guilt is totally normal. But definitely take that time for yourself, even if it's just to get away at your own house. Like sometimes I'll tell Walter, like, hey, can I get like an hour to myself? Like, I just want to go to the bathroom. Let me wash my hair really good. Let me put on a mask. Let me just paint my nails. Let me just get my own headspace and just let me think without, hearing mommy every 5 seconds. Let me just get myself back together so that way I could be at my best for them. Because when you're overly stressed, you're overly irritated, you're not taking time for you. And, that kind of can go back to your kids. And you don't mean to be yelling at them or you don't mean to do anything like that. It's just because you don't have that mental break that you need. So 1,000% take that break for yourself and know that you need that time for you. Another tip that I got from my friend Taylor. One thing I learned is that the hard times are temporary, but his love is everlasting. And she just had her first son. And it's so true. Like, we all go through the bad times. Like I said, I'm on kid number 2. My first son, he'll be 3 in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, about a month. And then I have my daughter is 2 months. So every day is not a good day. We all have our ups and our downs. Sometimes he doesn't want to go down for his nap. He doesn't want to eat his veggies. He's crying out loud for like 5 minutes straight. Obviously, motherhood is not rainbows and butterflies all the time. We got crying babies, we got pukey babies, we got diapers that need to be changed constantly. So know that those times, like she said, are temporary, but you're not going to be dealing with it forever. Your kid that you're getting upset about because you have to change his diaper every often is not going to be in those diapers every often, and they're not going to need mommy. And that's when it's going to hit you as like, oh shit, like I want my kid to need mommy. And that's what I think about a lot. And I really took her advice to heart because like I get stressed out, especially when he goes to work and I'm with the kids like 10, 12 hours a day by myself. And I just try to remember I'm stressed at the moment, but I gotta let that pass because I'm not gonna have my little baby forever. I'm not gonna have my little baby son that wants to be held by mommy and hugged by mommy and wants to play with mommy. He's gonna be that teenage son before I know it that wants probably nothing to do with his mom, which I hope is not the case. But you have to think of it as that way. So I cherish every cuddle, every kiss, every scream, every cry, every poop diaper, and with both my kids. And just exactly what she said, remember that the problems are temporary, but it's the love that is everlasting. This tip video can go on and on and on, and I'm still learning new things as a mom for the second time because you're always learning. You're constantly learning. So You know, don't be hard on yourself. Take it a day at a time. Take that break if you need it. Don't get overwhelmed by the little things, and just try to really enjoy life and enjoy the love that you get from your kids, and enjoy the love that you're giving your kids, especially with this pandemic. Like, no life is ever promised. Tomorrow is never promised. I hope that helps. I'll definitely be making more of these mommy tip videos as I go along, and like I said, I'm still learning too. So when I do ask for your feedback or your advice on a poll, go ahead, follow me on Instagram if you want to answer any questions like that, and I'll feature you in the video if you want to. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.